The Yankees are actively trying to improve this team. We're going to go over what the heck they're doing, because they're doing a lot. But I also want to talk about if you guys think this is even worth it, because that team that we're watching play has been terrible. But listen, before we get into that, do me a favor. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to keep you guys updated from now until the deadline. Well, I'll keep you guys updated all year round. But especially from now until the deadline, you're going to know everything if you're subscribed here. So please do me that favor. Subscribe. We're live streaming again. That was so much fun. We did our first live stream yesterday in a long time. That was a lot of fun. And I thank you guys, whoever watched it. Thank you so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you were there. So anywho, the Yankees are actively trying to improve this team, and we know they need a lot. We need multiple bullpen arms. We can't just stop at one. We maybe even need a starting pitcher. We also need a third baseman. And according to reports, the New York Yankees are being aggressive in their pursuit of Eugenio Suarez. Now, Suarez has been linked to the Yankees, I feel like, for about a month at this point. Suarez this year hitting .257, 36 home runs, 86 RBI with a .933 OPS and a .153 OPS plus. He's having a tremendous offensive season. Defensively, he's not the best, but let's be honest. You put Oswald Peraza out there in last night's game. He was terrible at third base, made a terrible play. It's costing you games at this point. I don't even know. I don't want to call it mindless baseball, but I feel like that's what it is. The lack of urgency, the lack of you need guys to come in here and to have some pep in their step. And Suarez might have that. I mean, he does right now. The guy's hitting a home run like every night. I didn't even realize he was at 36, but he is. So 36 homers for Suarez. He would be a massive upgrade over anybody that we've been putting there at third base outside of Jazz. Right, because Jazz was fine, the fine option over what we currently have. But he's a much better second baseman. I'm glad he's over there. So we need a third baseman. What is it going to take to go and get Suarez? If the Yankees are aggressively pursuing him, what is it going to take for them to get him? Well, according to Spanish play-by-play announcer for the Yankees, according to him, there is a trade proposal on the table. It has the Yankees getting Eugenio Suarez, Jalen Beeks, reliever, and starting pitcher Merrill Kelly, who's having a pretty good year. He's just 36 years old. Getting all three of those guys, 3 rentals. Beeks is also on the IL, but 3 rental players for Cam Schlittler, along with 4 other prospects that we don't know, that weren't named. If that's the case, for me, I have a hard time doing it. But if you truly think, and this is why, if you truly think that the Yankees are Eugenio Suarez and Merrill Kelly away from winning the World Series, then you make that move. If you think it puts you that much over the top, then you make that move. If you don't think it does that, if you think that it, makes you better, but we still need to do more, then don't make that move. And the reason why you don't make that move is because you're depleting your prospect capital that you would be willing to trade by moving 5 of them to Arizona. Because in this scenario, obviously Spencer Jones is off the table. George Lombard's off the table. So then if you move 5 guys, let's say Everson Pereira, Cunningham, Ben Hess, Roderick Arias. If you move all those guys along with Cam Schlittler for Suarez, Kelly, and Beeks, you just depleted your trade assets. Now, how the heck are you going to go out and get great relief pitchers or good ones, solid ones? I don't know if you can. Cade Smith might become available. I would love to have him. Emmanuel Clase, we're seeing his name pop up from time to time. So in getting Suarez, in getting Kelly, if you think that's going to get you to where you want to get to, then make that trade. But if it's not, and you want to be truthful and not lie to yourself, then you don't make that trade, because that's a lot for 3 2-month rentals while you need more. You still need more. You can't stop at that deal. So in other news, the Yankees gets gaining steam, according to Pirates beat writer Noah Niles. The Yankees' interest in Mitch Keller is gaining steam. Keller's having an okay season. He's fine. Not the best. But I'm seeing proposals going around that you have to include Spencer Jones for Keller. I don't want to do that. Now, Keller, he's not an ace by any stretch. He could be a nice 3-4, right? That's it. And that would be okay for us. He's under team control for multiple years after this one. So an okay starting pitcher. You bring him in, you have him on your team beyond this season and for a couple more. I'm just having a hard time moving a guy like Spencer Jones for a guy like that. And no disrespect to him. If I'm moving Spencer Jones, it better be for a much, much, much better player than Keller. Unfortunately, I no disrespect to him. But if I have to move Spencer Jones, I better be getting something really great back. Spencer Jones is the best offensive player in the minor leagues this season. The best. To top it all off, people want to say, oh, he strikes out 40% of the time. He struck out 33% of the time in Double-A. Then 20. Now he cut that down to 26 in Triple-A. So he's getting better. And if you're hitting 300, I don't care how many times you strike out. If you have a 1,000 OPS, I don't care how many times you strike out. Now he's going to have to do that up here in the major leagues. Will he? Well, time will tell. But if the Yankees have to move Jones for Mitch Keller, I don't think I want to do that. And you have to give something up to get something. I totally get it. But there's also a scenario where, hey, the Yankees are getting robbed in that scenario. And so do you want to get robbed? Are you just going to hand somebody your wallet and say, here, do what you want? No, you're not. So Spencer Jones, once upon a time, could have gotten you Corbin Burns. Could have gotten you Dylan Cease. You said no. So you're going from aces to Mitch Keller because he has control and he's having an okay season. I'm okay with that. And listen, if the Yankees do get back Suarez, by the way, if Schlittler had to go, I'm not against doing that. But what I am against doing is parting with 4 other guys that you could use in other trades to go help you get even more help. Especially bullpen help. In getting Merrill Kelly adds another option to your rotation. Totally get that. But I think that bullpen is a bigger need. We have Keel on the way back very soon. Stroman's been pitching well. He's been pitching so well. So happy for the guy. He's prolonging his MLB career, and that's great for him. That's great for the Yankees. So I could honestly do without Kelly in that trade. Instead, use those pieces to go and get you a really good arm or two. That's what I think the Yankees should do. And I know people get frustrated with that because they're like, oh, don't prospect hug. I'm not asking them to prospect hug. But at the same time, do you really think you're a Eugenio Suarez away, a Merrill Kelly away from winning the World Series if you part with 5 prospects that have some value and that could get you something? I know Arias is struggling this season. Totally get it. He's been getting better as of late. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Am I nuts? Am I crazy for not wanting to move these 5 prospects? for Suarez, Kelly, and Beeks. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.